So you finally find that amazing product, you create your website, you create your ads, you figure out exactly what you want to do, and you're super hyped on starting your very first e-commerce business. But then you get to the end of the cliff and you're ready to jump, ready to take action, but you're super hesitant about doing it. And you're really just worried about the possibility of failure, about all the work that you put in, all the money that you put in going down the drain. And so in today's video, I'm going to be going over why you probably feel this way, what you guys can do to overcome it, and what you guys can do to maximize your potential for success. So we as humans, whenever we want to start something completely new and completely out of our comfort zone, especially something that'll cost us a lot of money, we automatically have a fear response. And to be honest with you, if you guys want to start your own e-commerce business, it's actually a pretty high probability that you'll lose money in the beginning. And despite what other people say, showing you all the different results and how successful they are with it, you have to really understand that if you're just starting out, if you're just a beginner, you're really not going to know exactly what you need to do, and you can make a lot of mistakes. And I can tell you even now, like when I go to start a new business venture, I feel the exact same way, and I feel super hesitant about certain things, if things will work out or if I can lose a lot of money with this. But what I can tell you guys is that no matter at what stage that you're at, you're going to feel this sort of way, and it's completely natural. But you do have to understand that if you continue to procrastinate, all you're going to do is delay your success. And there will always be a risk. Yes, you can lose money. Yes, you can lose a lot of time that you put into your work. Yes, you can go into debt. And the thing about me is that I continue to test new products out. I started new business ventures, and I just did not quit because I realized that I had to build a necessary skill set to be successful with any type of business venture that I enter into. And that's something that a lot of people don't understand, is that every single one of your failures that you have, or times where you lose money and all the effort that you put in seem to be meaningless, those are the times that you learn the most. And it's actually part of the process to get better and better and better to eventually reach that point to where you have a breakthrough. It's like riding a bike for the first time or driving a car for the first time. You're going to do pretty bad the first time. You're going to fall off the bike. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to hurt yourself. But you don't let that stop you. You continue and continue in repetitions to get better, and eventually you have really good balance on the bike. You don't need training wheels anymore, and you become very good at it. And eventually something that seemed like it sucked in the beginning is something that you now enjoy. And this is exactly why starting an e-commerce business, or really any other business venture, is so hard for so many people, and why 99% of people fail. So many people give up before they actually give themselves a legitimate chance to be successful. They quit on the first try, the second try, the even 10th try. And one of the main things I had to tell myself in the beginning is that the only way that I would fail is if I quit, and if I just give up on everything I had worked on up to that point. But it's really how you respond to that failure that will determine your success. You have to be very conscious of the mentality that you guys are having going into e-commerce or really any business venture, because it'll really determine how you perform and how you do in the long run. And you also have to really ask yourself what you're willing to sacrifice and why you're actually getting into this business venture. Like for me personally, I wanted to have a freedom lifestyle to do whatever I want, whenever I want, because that's how life should be. And I also wanted to determine my own value as a person, as opposed to having a value determined by my own boss and getting paid a paycheck. And that type of life has pushed me through all the different struggles, the trials and tribulations to this day, because I believe that having an online business can help you become the best version of yourself. Like I myself have been through at least 20 to 40 different products and business ventures before I even found my first piece of success. And the main thing that I realized that helped me break through was the realization that I was getting better and better at everything I was doing in terms of choosing different products, doing market research, creating websites, creating ads, testing all types of different marketing strategies, copywriting. These are all very necessary skills that you guys have to learn if you guys want to get into e-commerce. And you simply just can't outsource all these things and just pay agencies to do all these things for you. And many people don't see it this way, right? They just want to get into the business, make a quick buck, and just hope that it works out for them. But if you guys want to build something sustainable, you're going to have to learn all these skill sets yourself and be willing to fail. Like so many people just think that they need one good product, one amazing product that'll make them super rich in a very short amount of time. And once they find an amazing product, they think that the sales will automatically start coming in. Now, there are actually a handful of different things that you guys can do to sort of mitigate the amount of risk that you're taking on in the beginning. And these are a couple of things that I wish I knew that I'm going to tell you guys. And these are probably some things that are scary you guys from even starting. And the first mistake that I made in the beginning is just hopping into the market and thinking I can sell anything. I just thought I could sell anything without doing proper product research or doing market research or seeing what's trending. And some of these very first products like cat necklaces or dog collars, I just thought that they were going to sell well because I liked them. And instead of looking at the market, the competition, how many orders it had on AliExpress, how long it was selling for, and one big piece of advice that I'll give you guys is try to find products that don't have a lot of competition and are very new to the market. This means you have to stay up to date with trends. And one of the best ways you guys can do this is by going on TikTok and looking at different accounts that specifically review products from like Amazon or eBay or even AliExpress. These types of videos and products get millions of views on a daily basis. And what you guys should do is go to the comment section of these videos and see how many people are reacting to it, right? Do they have millions of views? Are people asking, how can they get the product? Where can they get the product from? Is this something very useful? These are all very good indicators of a potential product that is selling extremely well or has the potential to sell. And that's because it immediately has social proof based off of these videos and the comment section. And when a product is able to go viral like that on TikTok, let's say get 10 or even 20 million views, it must have some sort of wow factor to it or something that'll make people stop scrolling. And usually what I like to do when I find a potential product that seems to be really interesting, I'll go on TikTok, look up that product name, the main keywords, and see how many competitors there are. And if there's at most around 3 to 5 different sellers that are trying to sell it, that's actually a very good sign. And what I like to do is scope out the competition and I'll see how well they're doing on their videos. Are they getting traction? How does their website look? If there is a lot of room for improvement in terms of like lighting, creating a branded product site, then that's a very good sign that you guys can start selling this product and do better than the competitor. And this is so extremely important because so many people will get into a e-commerce business, let's say drop shipping, and they'll try to sell a product that has already been sold millions of times and there's millions of other competitors. There's literally no way for you guys to stand out by doing this. It's just like you trying to sell a new Bluetooth headset that looks like everyone else's. Some other data that I look at as well is go on AliExpress and I'll look up the product, and if it has around 1,000 or less orders with really good reviews, that's actually a very good sign that the product is unsaturated, doesn't have that many competitors, and you can start selling it. Now, if you guys are actually struggling to find really cool products trending on TikTok every single day, TikTok and Facebook actually, I have a winning product service or membership that also includes a free A to Z dropshipping course. I literally list products every single day that you guys can start selling for $0 because they use organic marketing on things like TikTok or YouTube. I'll throw up some results from some of my members. If you're wondering why you'd want to get into organic marketing, it's because you don't have to spend a dime on paid advertising, so profit margins are extremely high. In addition to listing these products, I also list the competitor site, the AliExpress product listing, and then also their TikTok account. So if you guys want to check out my membership, you can check it out down in the description or comment section. And also, you guys, at the end of the day, I think one of the best ways that you guys can see results with dropshipping or just starting an e-commerce business is by not reinventing the wheel. All you guys need to do is find a very unique variant of what's already been working. An example would be this foot massager and this back stretching bar that I listed a while back, and both those products have very similar marketing angles to the back stretcher, and they've gone completely viral on TikTok and YouTube Shorts, making 6 and even 7 figures. Another thing you guys have to keep in mind as well is that don't make the mistake of only testing like 1 or 2 videos when you're trying to do paid marketing or even upload organic content. And you're probably wondering, well, what is testing, right? Testing is where you create video content or just general content for your product that you're trying to advertise to see what actually works and converts and gets you sales. So if you wanted to sell this candle as an example, what you would want to do is go on Facebook or TikTok, look up the specific candle, sort by the most liked videos, most viral content, and try to replicate those to your best ability. I don't mean just ripping other people's content and copying it word for word, but you don't have to reinvent the wheel. I've actually used the same exact concept on a handful of different products, and they're able to make a lot of my videos go viral and blow up my account. And this is especially important when you guys want to do paid advertising, right? So let's say you're ready to run ads. You need to make sure that you have at least 3 videos with a different scroll stopper, which is the first 3 to 5 seconds of your video to get people's attention. These first 3 to 5 seconds, regardless if you're doing organic or paid marketing, are going to determine your success in the long run for your brand, because this is the hook. This is what's going to catch people's attention to continue watching, eventually go to your website and buy your product. If you're not going to be able to hook them in the beginning, then the rest of your video does not matter. Too many people only just upload like 1 video or test or run ads towards 1 video and wonder why they don't get any types of sales. Different people respond to different types of video, different markets, and this is exactly why, and I'm sure you guys have had this happen to you before, where two people will test the same exact product. One doesn't work out for someone and one works out for the other person. They make a whole bunch of money. I can guarantee you the person that actually made money with it was testing a lot more videos and putting a lot more effort into content creation. So by avoiding these types of mistakes and having that type of mindset just from the beginning, I promise you guys, you're going to be able to see results a lot faster. But honestly, there's risk with anything, and you could probably follow everything I just told you to the T, and it cannot work out. There are just so many different moving parts when you guys want to start your own online business or e-commerce business, and there are tons of skills that you have to learn along the way. But I promise you guys, if you stick to it for a couple of months, 6 months, or even a couple of years, you will eventually have a breakthrough because you have a lot better understanding of how the business works. And when you constantly put in the reps, get better at these different skill sets, you will get luckier and luckier with every single store and product that you test. So make sure you guys stick to it and have a never quit mentality before you even get started. So hopefully you guys got some value out of that video. Be sure to subscribe down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.